Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. My name is Dr. Rockery Panda, and today we're going to be looking at the Universal Stability Agency website. This website can be found in the link of the description of Markiplier's Paradox Detected video, which was a video created in connection to his In Space with Markiplier project, which part 2 will be coming out May 2nd, I think. But if you type in the password, which I'm not going to tell you the password because I want you guys to find out for yourselves, but I eventually found it after a very long time. People have posted it. It's out there. So if you don't want to try to find it, you can just look it up. But it brought me to this page, a lot of glitching, and there was a warning sign, and it talked about an evacuation and all this sort of stuff. But if you click on a button in there, it'll bring you to this site. Now, I've looked at this site for a while. I've been scouring across, and there's a few things that I've found. And the first thing I want to talk about is something on a page that many people who have looked on this website have been on, which is the 404 page that does not exist. Now, this page looks normal except for, the language, but people who have been on this site, this page looks normal. Except for one thing. If I move my mouse, the page moves with it. I've also learned to find out that this page, there's circles, layers that act like a magnifying lens. This is important when I put my mouse in the bottom, my right, so right-hand corner. At the top left-hand corner, you'll see a little message right there. And for the longest time, I couldn't find out what it was. I finally edited it, took a screenshot, and I edited it, and it turns out to say, making sure the universe won't end before it begins. This is kind of vague, but I find it to have correlation to the line in the trailer, which you can hear over the footage, that says everything has to end and everything has to begin. And so I think it has something to do with that. It might also have something to do with the universe resetting and you not wanting it to end before it resets. There's about a bunch of possibilities, but that could become important. The second thing is when you go to the case directory, you'll find a bunch of this stuff, and this stuff is already like crazy on its own. If you hover over it, you can see the translations, and there's a bunch of secrets. There's 2 that are redacted, and so you don't know exactly what those are. However, if you go down to the bottom, you'll see this symbol right here, this one right here. You'll hover over the second one, and it says the Invisible 2 Syndicate at the bottom. If you click on it, brings you to this page. And this page says the Invisible 2 Syndicate, and it's like the last photo of the Invisible 2. These links, as far as I know, are not our 404 page not found. This one, however, suspect page, is not. And you will find these images of characters from In Space with Markiplier. And some of them are clickable. Like, for example, this one. And there are a bunch I will translate now, and some of them I do want you guys to figure out what they say yourselves, just because I don't want to, it's the thrill of the mystery, and you don't want it all solved in one place. This one says, the alleged captain being of otherworldly beauty and or handsomeness, great decision-making. And so I can only assume that this is us, the captain. And there's this crew member, Cece, which says, appears to be made of ice. 2 sets of eyes, both for science. Secondary personality around Mark. So, the 2 sets of eyes might be reference to the goggles, however, it might be reference to something else. And the made of ice could be reference to the Frozen ending, could be reference just to her character, but it is reference to something. It looks like we've run out of time, but I will come back with a part 2 episode, and we'll continue to discover the secrets of this website. I'll see you guys next time.